So this is the second and last movie on comments, comments part 2. After inserting some comments into a worksheet, we're going to select some comments. We're going to delete, show, and hide the comments by changing the default display behavior. We're going to format the comment, and then we're going to see that we have 3 different print options when it comes to comments. So we're in Excel. I've got 2 worksheets set up. I've inserted another worksheet, and on that second worksheet, I already put a comment in there, which you're going to see in a second why I did that. But we're going to use the 3 ways to insert a comment to put 3 comments into this worksheet. Beginning with Shift F2, I'm going to call this comment 1. I'm going to go a couple cells below. Use the shortcut menu, right-click, insert comment. I'm going to call this comment 2. Then a couple cells below that. And we're going to go to the Review tab and then insert a new comment, comment 3. So once you have some comments in your worksheet, you can use the comments command buttons on the Review tab to select the comments. And I'm going to start at the beginning of the worksheet, above where the current comments are, and click Next. It'll select the first comment, the next comment, and the final comment. But the scope of this search for these comments is your workbook, not just your worksheet. And that's the reason why I stuck a comment on sheet 2, because when I click Next, Excel takes me to sheet 2. So you can find any comment that's in your workbook by doing this. And when I click Next again, I'll get Excel telling me that I've reached the end of the workbook. Do you want to continue reviewing from the beginning of the workbook? I'll just say OK, and it takes me back to the first comment on sheet 1. Previous does the reverse. I can begin at the end of the workbook and then back my way through the list of comments that are in the entire workbook. Once I select a comment, I can delete the comment by clicking Delete Comment. I can also right-click to get the shortcut menu and delete the comment, but I don't want to delete that one quite yet. So we can control the visibility of the comments individually or all of them at the same time with some other command buttons in the comments group. I can click Show Hide Comment, and when I click off of it, this comment will be shown. It won't hide itself when the cell that it's in is not the active cell. That acts as a toggle switch for each one of the comments that I have. So I can show and hide them individually, or I can choose to show or hide all of the comments in the workbook. And that includes the one on sheet 2. Going back to sheet 1, that's a toggle switch. So formatting the comment. When you're formatting the comment, you're going to have to make the comment visible, because when I hover over to select the comment, I'm not able to do that. I move the cursor off the cell. The comment hides itself automatically, so I'm going to show the comment. After doing that, I can right-click the comment and left-click Format Comment, and I get the dialog box that enables me to format the font. I can choose the font type, the style, whether it's bold, italicized, the point size. I can change its color. I can strike through superscript, subscript the font. But, that's nice, but there's a lot more formatting that you can apply to a comment than that. I'm going to cancel that. And the way you get the rest of the formatting options is to hover on the border of the comment, right-click to get the shortcut menu, and again, left-click Format Comment. And this time we get all of the formatting options. We get the font formatting dialog box, but we also get the alignment, the colors, the size, the alternative text, the margins, the properties, and protection level settings. I'm going to cancel out of that. I'm going to choose to display all of the comments. And we're going to look at the print options for the comments. There are 3. And to get to them, you need to go to the Page Layout tab, left-click this dialog box launcher in the Page Setup group, go to the Sheet tab, and under Comments, we've got 3 options. One is None, and that is just not to print the comments out at all. That's pretty self-explanatory. We can print them instead at the end of the sheet. I'm going to left-click OK, press Control P to go to the print preview and show you that what you get is sort of a report at the end of your print job listing off the comments, the cell address and the signature for the comment, and then the content of the comment. I'm going to escape out of that, launch the page setup dialog box again, go to the Sheet tab, where we have another option to print them as displayed on the sheet. That's fairly self-explanatory, but we're going to look at it anyway. Control P, there are the two comments that are as displayed on the sheet. They're currently visible. They'll print out where you can actually read the content of the comment. So that's comments part 2. That wraps up comments. We selected the comments using the command buttons in the comments group. We individually and collectively use the toggle switches to show and hide the comments. We found out that there's a couple of different ways to format the comments, and we have the full formatting arsenal to apply to the comments. And then we have 3 printing options when it comes to comments.